Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you guys here today. Welcome into the stream. We're going to do some harvesting today on FRANKENMUTH, just some off-camera work. We don't have a lot of money. We could hire a worker if we want to, but at least to start, we're going to do it ourselves. If you're just joining us, make sure you guys hit that like button. It does go to help support the channel. But let's go ahead and let's get started. Why don't we? I'm going to use GPS, of course, because that'll make my life so much easier. GPS. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Alright. And off we go, harvesting our canola. Or canola, if you will. Not really, but, you know. Richie Peters, good to see you. TK Collins, J-Bot, Marty, Michael Benner, good to see you guys in the chat. Joseph Anderton, good to see you as well. Yos, good to see you too, my friend. James Russell, good to see you. Always Alfredo, good to see you. Farmer Shadow 796, good to see you too. Good to have you guys joining me today on this fine Saturday morning or evening, depending on where you're at. For me, it's still morning. I'll probably stream for just under 2 hours, or about 2 hours. I got something I got to go do today. That's why I moved the stream up by an hour. So apologize for anyone that caused an inconvenience for. Darren Duel, member for 48 months. I'm sorry, but who is this imposter? Good to see you, Darren Duel. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing good. Nico Nolfi says, hi, FC. Hope all is well. Happy Saturday. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for stopping in and being here. It's good to have you guys all join in. Jacob Colassa, good to see you joining us as well. Nina, good to see you as well. Good to have you here, Nina. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Farming on Wheels says, hey, so happy finally to be able to catch you live. Loving your videos. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Jack is back, says, am I the only one having problems with lowering the header of the NEXAT? I haven't had any issues with it. It seems to be working fine. I mean, you can see it's working fine for me, but yeah, I haven't had any issues with it. Wayland Timlick, good to see you, my friend. Christopher Gibson says, hello, Farmer Cop. First time watcher. You inspired me to start playing Farm Sim 22. Awesome, Christopher. That's super cool. Sal Lover says, how high will we get the crash counter today? Hopefully not that high. I'm also drinking my own coffee, First Responders coffee, out of my DJ Go Ham mug. That's his old logo. I don't think he's launched his new logo yet. Hopefully he has. That's not a secret. Oh, man. We're doing good, though. Hope you all are doing good. Joseph said, wish I was playing, but I'm working. Ah, man. That's all right. Once you get through the workday, go home, relax, unwind, get some Farm Sim rocking for you. Johnny Godbout says, I'm new to your vids. Help me so much. Thank you. You're welcome, my friend. And Capanares, C-P-A-N-A-R-E-S-E. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. Capanares says, hello. Good to have you here. Nina said, where's Natalie at? She'd probably just be running alongside the harvester. Gosh. If you don't know what Nina's talking about, you should go check out my other channel, Gamer Cop. We've been playing Highway Police Simulator. And the partner they give you in the game is Natalie, and she's something else, you know? She really is. Gosh. Nina, I about spit my coffee out my nose for that one. Saw that comment. Wasn't expecting it. It's funny, too, you mentioned that I just edited the last videos for Highway Police Simulator. For next week, I edited those before the stream. My goodness. Nice TK Collins. I like it. I like it. God Killeran says, hi, I'm a big fan. I'm from Pakistan. Awesome, my friend. Welcome in. Good to have you here. And there's a link to Gamer Cop. You want to check it out? Marty says, a DJ mug. Does it give you a coffee with flavor? No, it doesn't. It does not. Oh, Farmer Shadow says, Farmer Cop, my GF said hi. Oh, good. Tell your girlfriend I said hi as well. It's good to have you guys watching. If you're just joining us as well, make sure you guys hit that like button. It does go to help support the channel. We're rocking and rolling, taking care of this harvest and what have you. All good things. All good things. But I'm trying to adjust my shoulder strap cast. I'm in a shoulder thing for my right shoulder. My arm's in a thing to hold my shoulder in place because I got injured at work a while back and got surgery in January. I get to take it off in a week and a half, though. I'm excited. Yeah, Christopher, I saw that the new John Deere planter came out today. Yeah, I saw that. Well, we sort of got a new JCB tractor. So that's true. We got the JCB Teletruck, which is pretty cool. Joseph Anderton says, want to say found your videos when I started with FS22 and you taught me so much about the game. Thanks for all the help. You're welcome, my friend. Glad to still have you here watching. Oops. moving adjusting stuff on my desk, and that includes bumping into my mouse there. All right, let's go ahead and get around the house here. I have truly been enjoying the NEXAT. This is the most I've ever played with the DLC. I did play a little bit more with the, but I think the NEXAT will pass it eventually. I did play in Farming Simulator 22 when the Year 1 expansion came, or yeah, it was the Year 1 expansion? I think it was Silver and Forest, when that came out for the Year 1 expansion, the Platinum Edition. I really enjoyed that. That's the only one I probably played a little bit more than this. The NEXAT Pack, that is. So I, honestly, for a first DLC with, I think, more good stuff coming this year, I think we're on a good track. I think we're gonna enjoy the DLCs. Joe says, does GPS work on Field 10 for you? Field 10. Is it this? Nope. I've had issues on 21. Where's 10? I haven't tried 10, but yes, I have heard people have had issues on it because of all these weird juttings out. If you get rid of, like, these two, I think, you can probably make it work for you just fine. Sean Bing, a member for 41 months. Race car backwards is race car. Yes, it is. Very true. Oh, man. Darren just says, Farmer Cop, Mr. Slingman, I saw your Spicoo rapper video. You nailed the Polish name. That is why I say it. That I would say if I wanted to lie. Spicoo. How else do you say it? Spicoo. Why is there an S and a Z next to each other? It shouldn't be that way. I don't like it. Well, we're going to get plenty of canola off this field, that's for sure. Am I getting GTA 6 when it comes out? I don't know. I could play it on Gamer Cop. I've never really been a big GTA person. I could do some videos on it. We'll kind of maybe decide when we get there. I'm excited for Arc 2 to come out. When Arc 2 comes out, I'll definitely do some videos on that. Oh, interesting. Got rid of the notches on 10, still broken. Yeah, I've had issues on Field 21, if you've been watching the series, I've had issues on that, but I've heard if you get rid of, maybe it's this one of these notches, if you get rid of them, it'll work fine. People have said that anyways. Rice next? No rice. W equals V, SC equals sh. So, Spicoo. 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 Maybe. Spicoo. Yeah, easy peasy. I thought I had done pretty good on that one compared to some Polish map pronunciations, but I guess not. I was feeling good about myself, but I should not have been, apparently. Sean says too much breaking law for a Farmer Cup's right. Who did? Get out of here, he goes. Oh, interesting. Gotcha, Jacob. So you're saying 6, you're saying what was, or did you say it was broken? 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I got you. You're saying 6 is broken, but if you find 6, 7, and 8, it fixes it. That makes sense. Yeah. It doesn't like the strangeness of the field sometimes, but it is what it is. I've also had issues with the NEXAT when you have the seeder and the cultivator on there, and you hire a worker. It doesn't like to drive the full speed. It kind of speeds up to like 9 miles an hour, then slams on the brakes, and keeps doing that over and over and over again. But otherwise, it works fine. Oh, awesome. Albert Farn says the wife and I have about 100 hours in this game. Lots of fun. Awesome, my friend. It's such a great game. Such a great game. Can't get any sprayer to work on Field 20. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Where's Field 20 at, actually? It's a good question. 20. Oh, there's 20. Interesting. Yeah, I bet some of these weird shapes are causing some issues for a lot of people, I think, but alright, let's back up here. We're going to be full very soon. I love the capacity on this thing. The fact that this has that capacity in real life is insane. We're not doing anything on Field 9. Where's Field 9 at? I swear we will never buy that field. At least it's a small field. We will never buy that field. It's a cursed field, Field 9. Not R2. Arc 2. Arc. A-R-K. It hasn't come out yet. Arc is the original game, which is just A-R-K. But Arc 2 is supposed to come out, I think it's supposed to come out this year. Joe, my computer specs. I have it's a custom built PC. It has a 4090 RTX in it, or an ROG 4090 RTX, Republic of Gamers card. It has the Intel i9 14900K for CPU. It has 96 gigs of DDR5 RAM, 248 gig sticks, that is. Yeah, it's killer. It's liquid and air cooled. It's got all sorts of cooling. It's got like 15 fans in it. It's a bit of a ridiculous piece of equipment, but it's awesome. Well, Seed Radish on Field 9. Oh gosh. Banks Sinatra! Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And the shoulder's doing fine. It's doing fine. Yeah, healing up good from the surgery. I've been doing my physical therapy and things and my exercise at home, and it's going good. I get to take off the sling here in a week and a half, so I'm excited about that. Unfortunately, in a week and a half, I also have to go back to work. I've enjoyed my 2-month hiatus. That's right, BBB in the house. That's right. Oh, gosh. No, we're not planting poplars over there either, Sal Lover. We're not doing it. Rob Comper says, can you show us your setup? I should do a setup tour at some point. I do need to do that. I just need to clean all, like, I need to clean the office. There's a lot of clutter on my desk. So maybe I'll do, like, a members-only, yeah, maybe I'll do a members-only tour at some point. I need to do that. I agree. I just need to get finished up cleaning up the setup. But it'll be kind of cool. It's just about 3 inches. Get out of here, Marty. Oh, goodness. The piece, there's no way to see it easily with the camera. I just need to do a studio tour at some point. I just need to do a studio tour point. It's down to my left down there on the floor. That's why it's a little tricky to get a good angle on it. But yeah, I don't know. I need to do like a studio tour. That's what I need to do. At least for members only. Maybe make it go public later after that. But this is just gosh, Marty. Oh, we're full. Let's go get, well, I feel weird still driving on the crops, even with crop destruction off. So we'll pull off to the side here. Get the old lizard truck fired up here. Basically a Peterbilt, but this thing is just an epic piece of equipment. No PC on the floor. Yeah, all my PCs on the floor. I just don't have room on my desk for them, to be honest with you. But I have two. I'm setting up my third PC setup right now. It's a really old PC though, so I probably can't run a lot of games. But I do have 3 PCs total. The one I started on, and then I built one for Farming Summer 22 to come out, and then the one I'm using right now is my 4090. I'm using for Farming Summer 25, and I built for Farming Summer 25's release. But yeah, my PC I built for Farming Summer 22 has a 3080 in it, and that one's a pretty kick-butt computer as well. It does pretty good. I actually do recording on that one as well. I recorded all the Highway Police Simulator stuff on that computer. I have a separate mic and everything over there. It's actually, you see this wall right here? It's not actually a wall. It's just a blanket that's dividing my office into 2 setups. It helps kind of with sound control a little bit to make it less echoey, and it also gives me, yeah, just behind it is the other PC setup over there. Ooh, Joe, I don't think that would run it very effectively. Maybe be able to run it a little bit, very ineffectively. But I don't think it would run it very effectively. But I could be wrong. I'm not a PC guru genius, that's for sure. Alright, back at it. Hey, Farm Garage. It's a little Farmer Cop. Good to see you, my friend. Good to have you here. Oh, yeah, we could play the 16-bit on there, actually. It's not a bad idea. I don't have 3 microphones, though, so I don't plan to do any recording on the old PC. I just figured I'd set it up to do, like, office work and stuff like that. Email checking, things like that. Good idea to keep Natalie separate. Yeah, she's got to be on her own computer. She's a little bit, she's Natalie, that's for sure. That's for sure. If you guys are just joining, make sure you guys hit the like button as well. It does go to help support the channel. CFC Yo sponsor or not. Oh, we could do a poll. We haven't done a poll in a while. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I don't... there's a lot of different games I want to play on Gamer Cop. There's just a lot of good games out there. I actually think I know which game I'm going to replace Highway Police Simulator when that finishes up next week. I do want to play Europe Truck Simulator 2. I thought about playing that one. So that might replace it temporarily, but... and of course I have Drug Dealer Simulator kind of cooking in the background as I do things. But, yeah. Uh-oh, what did Yost do? I heard Miko modding is better. Thanks. Oh, gosh, that's hilarious. Hashtag Dirtynator. That's right, the Dirtynator. Oh, gosh. Scott Burris, Scott Burris, good to see you in the chat, my friend. Sorry if I'm just butchering the pronunciation on your name, but it's good to have you here. I'm always afraid. I've thought about playing GTA on there. I mean, I guess I used to think I shouldn't do it because it's not the most appropriate game. I guess if I would enjoy playing it, I would be happy to do it. You actually should check out DJ Goham on, I think it's Goham Game Room or something like that, his other channel. He's been playing GTA on it, so if you want to see some good GTA videos, you can go check him out. I haven't watched them yet. I need to watch them, though. They're on my list. Jayhawk, good to see you, brother. Good. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Yeah, I could play GTA. I probably wouldn't play GTA 5. I'd probably wait till GTA 6 came out and then decide if I wanted to do it or not. But, yeah. Well, thank you, Waylon. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Jayhawk, member for 34 months, has hit that like button, everyone. Absolutely. He's absolutely right about that. We got 126 of you watching and only 61 likes. What's up with that? Who's slacking out there? Do I think Farm Sim is more GPU or CPU dependent? Well, I think it's more GPU dependent. I'm playing right now. Let's see. Farm Sim is very demanding, actually, on a computer. It's kind of crazy. Right now, playing and streaming. Most of Farm Sim's using about 80% of my GPU. At least the portion of it that is for 3D modeling. It's using small parts of the other part. And then the video encode is obviously being hogged by OBS, but it's still using 40% of it. And the CPU right now is only doing everything I'm doing right now is only being used about 15% utilization is kind of what it's sitting at right now. So the CPU is not even really trying, and I'm streaming in 4K right now, playing Farm Sim in the highest graphic setting. So that's kind of just to give you a perspective of what the computer's trying to do right now. And the GPU is definitely working. The CPU is not really trying, though, to be fair. I have noticed, though, with my my Intel i9-14900K, certain games that are, and it might just be I need to update the motherboard's drivers or something like that. But I have noticed that games that run on Unreal Engine, they don't always work. So I'm thinking about, with my next build, maybe going away from Intel. I'm not sure yet, though, just to try something different. Try BeamNG or Project Zomboid. I don't know if I like those, though, Durdo. I don't want to play a game that I'm not going to enjoy, you know? Peeves, good to see in the chat. Cow Flame says, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Marty says, hey, FC, when do we get our... I should send, maybe you're like a member, if you're a member for like 5 years or something like that, I should send you like a special gift. That'd probably be fair. You guys I know are at 4 years right now, that's why I say 5 years, that way it gives me time to think of the gift. But I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe I should do something like that. Jacob Colossus says, AMD is the way. Yeah, I might have to switch it up. I'm honestly, I might just try something different, you know? I don't know a lot about computers, to be honest. I use all the knowledge I've gotten is mostly from DJ Goham, and I just kind of, he sends me a list of stuff that I should buy and put in a computer, and then I order it, and then I have my friends that know how to build computers help me out, and I don't really participate a lot. I just buy them dinner and thank them, because I'm not very good with technology, to be completely honest. Oops, let's get that rock in there. There we go. I hate the hail damage. It's killing me. I mean, it's really realistic, because that you would have that happen in real life. History every day. It's funny you say that. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is fun. I watched, there's a Trevor Martin or T Martin 2 Gaming, his channel. I watched his entire series, recently finished it on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So I only did that because I wasn't planning to play it. I don't plan to play it, but It had a really good storyline. I was honestly impressed with the game for how good it looked and everything like that. It looked like they did a really good job on it. Is it Warhammer Studios that made it? I think that's who made Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But it's a great looking game, honestly. Yeah, watch Chief deactivate it for a month just to stop us reaching 5 years. That's right, Jay. Sean says, all right, everyone. Was lovely to see you. Gotta go. And, dude, Dad's so fantastic. Have a lovely day to you too, Sean. Take care, my friend. He would forget it anyway. Oh, no. J-Bot, now that I've said that, I pretty much backed myself into a corner on that. There's only got to be like 10 of you that are going to hit 5 years. It can't be that many. But it should be something for you all to aspire to, of course. I mean, we'll do a member-only chat later on today. We'll do a little 10-minute one, like we normally do. We'll probably do it in about 40 minutes, just under 40 minutes or so. It'll only be there for 10 minutes. Everyone obviously can stay watching and everything like that. It'll be a brief intermission from the regular chat. And honestly, most people that are chatting usually are members already, anyways. But yeah, that's just my plan for what we got going on. Nope, not that one. Somebody just grabs onto the most random GPS lines. There we go. That's the one I wanted right there. We have 2 more fields to do as well. They're smaller though than this one, so don't worry. The working width of the NEXAT for this, I think it's 14.4 meters, something like that. It's pretty significant because if you consider, if we go down here to harvesters, if you consider the biggest base game header, not the biggest modded one, of course, you're looking at 15.2 meters, and I'm pretty sure actually that's what it is. Maybe it's a little bit less. Yeah, 15.2 meters at 7 miles an hour, so it's actually it's faster to harvest with the NEXAT anyways, and it has a bigger capacity. So there's a lot of advantages to the NEXAT, especially when it comes to harvesting. And you get a yield bonus in addition to that. The header doesn't give the yield bonus, the NEXAT does, but the header will allow you can use the NEXAT's grain header on other harvesters, and you can go at 7 miles an hour. So just be aware of that. Oh, nice, Joe. Nice, that'll be perfect. Yeah, if you don't have to get a whole new PC, it's usually better. Yeah. Chris S says, good morning, evening, FC in chat. Good to see you, Chris S. Good to have you here. Marty says, I'm at 14 years and 15 days. Awesome, Marty. You're probably one of the closest ones. Scott says, get out of jail free card would be a nice gift for dealing in any state. No, if I could do that, that would be a pretty good gift. Oh, man. I should do, like, maybe later, like, when I have more, when the channel's bigger and I have more ability to do this, it'd be fun to, like, raffle off, like, a ride-along. Like, you get, like, whoever wins, I pay to fly you over to stay, you know, in a hotel near me, and you get to go on a ride-along one night. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be very expensive, and also if I did it, it would be, like, I want it to be a worldwide raffle, so obviously it'd be a lot more. You know, I live in Washington State, so flying anyone from the U.S. over to me would be a lot cheaper than flying someone from, like, Europe or, you know, South America or Africa or Asia, somewhere like that. That'd be a lot more difficult. So I want to make sure the channel could afford it so I don't go bankrupt trying to do that. Always Alfredo says, Barber Cop, have you seen Transformers U1? I have not, my friend. I have not, actually. I don't keep up with pop culture very well. I barely keep up with gaming culture. And even having said that, I really don't keep up with that. FC, have you considered using a Colossus Harvest? I have considered it. I've considered it for sure. It's a little cheaty, but it would make it easier. Even if you didn't use the cheaty one, I guess it would make it a lot easier. FC just dropping all the cash. Well, I can't afford it right now for sure, but it would be nice. That would be nice if that could be something in the future. I can barely afford to buy my new PC every 3 years and go to all the events that we go to. But that's, I feel like, where a lot of my channel money goes to, is probably traveling to events. Because it is expensive to travel. 4B Gaming, member for 26 months. This is the moment I knew I needed better friends. I say that a lot when I spend time with you guys. Would you get the new RTX 50 series card? Maybe. Joe, honestly, I don't know. I have heard that honestly, a lot of the new cards are, just from what I've read, I could be totally wrong, too. I've just heard and read things about them not being even as effective as, like, a 4090, to be honest. So, like, I feel like I'm pretty happy with my 4090. Thankfully, the next time I build a computer will probably be like 2.5 years from now. It'll be for the release of Farming Server 28, which is what we're assuming is going to come out next, because at a minimum, at least they're very predictable with their games. So, but yeah, so that's the thought process in terms of that. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. Wasn't trying to. There we go. So yeah, I have a little bit of time to see kind of what's better, and there'll definitely be something better in 3 years for sure. Yeah. Just only wants to go to the farming range. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, maybe you can come. Yeah, you can come out, visit me, go shooting. If you've never been shooting before, or even if you have, who cares? It'll be a fun day out. The crack this crew makes me. Oh man. Maybe that's like if you're a member for 10 years, you get a free ride along if you're able to travel out here. That could be a something. You got all these like member prizes now at different tiers. It's gonna just make it more chaotic. Mixed girls are not salad. My PC is 8 years old. Oh, Joe, that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty old if you're still rocking that thing. Yeah, if you upgrade the CPU, that'll help a lot. And drive the Sketch. And you guys want to drive my car? Of course you do. Of course you do. All right, let's get this guy unloaded. Oops, wrong way. There we go. It's crazy. It's already 65,000 liters of canola we've gotten off this field so far. It's insane. Yes, 4B, I'll pay for ammo for you. At least for my guns. I'm not going to pay for ammo for if you bring a gun, but if you shoot any of my guns, ammo's included. Yeah, when you're a member for 15 years, you come live with the FC. Maybe if you're 15 years at the highest rank, the captain level, which is $30 a month, maybe then. Gosh, maybe 25 years. Oh man, I'll just have like 50 people living with me. It'd be just the worst thing ever. I have to build a dorm somewhere for everyone to live in. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh, Simon, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that'd be tough. 4B Steel. Perfect. Well, come on out, 4B. Come on out. Make fun of Farmer Cop on his turf and drive his car? Let me book a flight. Great, I'm just going to have people showing up at my door. Unfortunately, a lot of the moderators, I'm pretty sure all the moderators know where I live. Oh, boy. That'll teach me a lesson. That will teach me a lesson. All right, let's get cooking here. Back to harvesting. Back to what we're supposed to be doing. Pay to win. That's right, Jay. That's exactly what it is. Oh, man. Anyhow, revenue's been really good for the members portion of my channel. However, I have a lot of promises I have to keep now. And it's going to be very expensive in the future. I need to start saving now. Mr. Test is hello. Good to see you, Mr. Test. Chris S says FC's house would need to be the size of the police station, all its roommates. Yeah, I could build it with jail cells and you guys could live in those. That'd be kind of fun. The FC prison. Oh gosh. Not just, that's true, Marty knows as well, not just the moderators. Oh Lord, Marty. Oh boy. A few of you know, not a lot of you. Bobby Bong, good to see you, my friend. Good to have you in the chat. We'll come over and teach you a kitchen use for besides the dishwasher. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got crop destruction off. Yeah, it makes my life easier. I can't handle the stress of it. Not really, but I just don't want to deal with it. It's good to see you, Blue Butterfly. Good to have you here. Just because I'm looking at the Spec 25 and meet the minimum for GPU and not CPU. Oh, gotcha. That's what I got to see. That makes sense. Okay. A Necasaur. Trying to crack it, but it doesn't want to. Maybe it will later. I don't know. No food deliveries while we're there. I've actually cut back quite a bit on my food deliveries. I only do one a week, so a lot easier. And I'll probably do one tonight, because it's my special treat for Saturdays normally. Lock us in jail. What's this? Yeah, no kidding. Apparently it is. I mean, I'd have to start a Mr. B style channel just to pay for you guys to come live here, I guess. I gotta start branching out. I'm gonna need to be able to get my revenue up, or I'm not gonna be able to afford anything. I'm gonna go bankrupt if you guys all move in. Good coffee, good coffee. AI Farmer says, hello everybody. Good to see AI Farmer. Good to have you joining us. The artist joining us, make sure you guys hit that like button as well. RK612, YouTube is not my full-time job. It is not. It is not my full-time job. I work full-time as a police officer. That's my full-time job. Well, not right now, technically, because I'm injured. But when I go back, I will be doing that. FS Consultancy says, good evening, Farmer Cop Chat. Good to see you, my friend. Simon Potts says, mind you, my ancient Mac is so high spec, I guess it could run. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, trial license. Yeah, that'd be nice if there's like a... Yeah, that makes sense. TK Collins says, okay, I know they have Farming Simulator 25, but why would they skip 26, 27? They do it by the year. That's how they've always done it. They did not always, I guess. They did Farming Simulator 2008, then 2009, then they did FS 2011, FS 2013, FS 15, FS 17, FS 19, FS 22, FS 25, and the next will be probably FS 28. That's kind of how they've done it. Joe, I've been a cop for 7 years. 7 years, my friend. Longer than YouTube. Actually, that's tomorrow, believe it or not, tomorrow is the channel's 5-year anniversary, actually, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, tomorrow is the 5-year anniversary. It started in 2020. On March 23rd, I think is when I uploaded my first video, which is insane. Flavor D says, greetings from Belgium, Farmer Com Chat. Good to see you, my friend. Good to have you here. Okay, I think, yeah, we're doing our third. We might as well, let's just go across. We might as well just knock this stuff out this way. We don't have to do it the way the worker does. Got the pickups now, which is great. Have a good one, 4B. Take it easy, my friend. Yeah, I don't know if I would do YouTube full-time. I would love to do YouTube full-time. I've kind of been able to, you know, act like a full-time YouTuber the last 2 months because I've been out of work because of my shoulder injury while it's healing. But I still make more doing my day job. By quite a bit than I do on YouTube. So there's that. Also, I need benefits, retirement, things like that I don't have. I think the best case scenario is I would retire earlier from my police job. Yeah. But other than that, I don't know. You know, it's not that I don't like doing YouTube. Obviously, I love doing it, but I also really enjoy my day job as a cop. So it's hard to really kind of choose one, if that makes sense. Oh, is it? You should correct me. What is the date? What is the date? When did I first post my first video? I swore it was March 23rd. Maybe I'm wrong about that. You should correct me. You should absolutely correct me. See, I don't even know how anything's working. RK612, I hurt my shoulder at work. I had arrested someone for assault, and then they decided to... once we got to the jail, they decided they wanted to fight me. And somewhere in that, I tore something in my shoulder fighting them for 15 minutes. But, yeah. So, it is what it is. It happens sometimes. It's the way it goes. The 24th, the 25th is the first video. Okay, never mind. We're three days away. My bad. My bad. Thank you, J-Bot. Thank you for correcting me on that one. I appreciate it. Oh, man. When you retire, are you going to be Farmer Cop PI? No, I don't want to do that. When I retire, hopefully YouTube is still a thing when I retire. And if that's the case, I'll just retire early and just do YouTube full-time until I, like, truly want to retire, which who knows if that'll ever happen, because YouTube's kind of fun to do. The real question is, how many arrests do you make on average per year? My best year, I made over 300, and my worst year, I probably made about 100. So it kind of depends. But we're fairly busy, that's for sure. We definitely keep ourselves busy. All right, we'll go this way now. No 12-hour special celebration. Again, the next big celebration will probably be 200,000 subscribers. And I don't think we'll do a 12-hour for that even. I don't want to do that. Oh, man. Yeah, we should hit 200,000. I don't know if we'll hit it this year. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Could be before the end of this year. Might not be, though. It just kind of depends. We'll kind of have to see. So the first video is a day before. Oh, nice. Hello, that's awesome. Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. Marty does make a valid point, actually. That's a good point. It could be the 23rd. I started the 24th, the first video. But anyhow, all we know is it's March. And by the time the 25th rolls around, we know it will have passed the 5-year anniversary point. So that's all we need to know. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this guy off down this way with the GPS, and then I'm going to go refill my coffee real quick. Because I would like more coffee. Enough said there. Yeah, Subi guy. I mean, a lot of the arrests we do are proactive arrests, where like I'm going out searching for people committing crimes. It's not always people calling people in. But yeah, if there's a lot more people calling people in, then obviously we get more crimes. But yeah, it is much more determined on that. FCR, you ever recognize the job? I've not been yet to this day. Knock on wood. What farms did I first start on? FS 2011 is my first one. Or 2013? No, 2011. It was 2011 when I was a kid. I'm reporting for duty, Chief. Welcome, NMNIH. Good to have you, my friend. Good to have you here. Hashtag former cop. That's right. Been here. That is a lot of paperwork. It was a lot of paperwork, Michael. Yeah, there was one shift where I arrested 20 of those people. One shift, which is insane. But anyhow, I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and look, I can move my camera around. I'm there, now I'm here. I'm there, now I'm here. Anyhow, I'll leave it right there. Oh. I haven't watched The Rookie, Ryan. I've actually had people recommend that to me. I haven't watched it, though. I don't watch a lot of cop shows and stuff. You know, I don't watch a whole lot. You can move to the UK for better healthcare. And Simon, I see what you're saying there, but I actually get paid far more where I live. It depends on where you live in the US. I get paid far more than I would if I was in the UK. I would take a significant, without getting too personal into my, like how much I get paid. I get paid very well for what I do as a cop, and I have really good healthcare that's covered by my agency, and our pension is extremely good. I will make almost as much in retirement as I do right now, and I would get to retire and start pulling my retirement at 53 years old, which is going to be great. So I'll probably retire before that, but I'll still, and then I just have to wait until I'm 53 to start pulling it. But it's still going to be quite good. I can't complain. And I know it's not everywhere in the U.S., so it's kind of unfortunate, but we do get paid. The crash counter's not broken. We haven't crashed yet. We've been doing great. I don't know about, well, maybe not great, but we've been doing all right, you know. All right. This guy's about to be full, so we need to go unload him, which is going to be my least favorite thing to do in the world. The Quan Dog says, for paperwork, have you seen the new Axon AI that will do heavy lift? Yes, I have, and I don't want to use it. I don't like it. I know how to write it for you, and you can review it. I don't like it. I like to write my own reports. I should clarify. I don't enjoy writing reports, but I like to control the fact that I write them, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm nervous about it. But I also, I mean, even, I don't know. I don't resist new technology, but I remember when my agency switched over to red dots for our pistols and got us all new pistols. I was like, I don't know, I'm pretty good with the iron sights, and it took me a while to get, you know, switched over. Now I love my red dot, but originally I did not want to switch over. I wanted to stick with what I knew already. All right, we need to move this over a little bit more here. We need an audit on that. Well, I guess I just hit the tree with this thing, so we'll give one on that. I just hit the tree with the... I guess I am technically driving a piece of equipment right now, even if it's not necessarily what we call that, but yeah. Did you get the person that entered you doing assault? Oh, that injured me? Yes. Yeah, oh yeah. They were already in the jail when they decided to fight me, which I don't know. They just weren't very bright, I don't think. But yes, we definitely got them. They assaulted me, then they assaulted 2 more officers that came to help me, and then they assaulted 2 corrections deputies when they got to the county jail. So overall 5 felony charges, plus the misdemeanor assault that they were originally under arrest for. So yeah. Callum Mackey says, hey everyone, good to see you, Callum Mackey. Good to have you joining us. Joe, I live and work in Washington State. That's, yeah. Nope. Let's try to get, oh, that'll work right there. NEXAT has definitely been growing on me. Funky machine, I like the little rows that it makes. Something very aesthetic about it. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true for sure. I really like it, honestly. The NEXAT, it's a little clunky to drive around and maneuver, but once you get used to it, it's actually a pretty sweet piece of equipment. Alright, there's that. Maybe, and there we go. Perfect. MNIH, there's definitely benefits to working for a police department and a sheriff's office. Oh, Jayhawk, yeah, I see what you're saying. I did not wait until I had backup, that's for sure. But backup was on its way to help me, which I appreciated. And actually, thankfully I was in the jail because our radios... Well, not thankfully, our radios don't work in the jail, so thankfully our records was paying attention and saw what was happening. And so they were able to get help for me coming my way, which is great. Yeah, he did think big, go big or go home. That's for sure. That is for sure. Why does it keep sending me over there? I want to go to this. Now, if I get out of this, I tab, it should take me there, right? Okay. If I get in this guy, it should tab me over to that. Because this doesn't count as a vehicle. At least in some way. Why there? It's never done that before. Of course, why would it work normally? Why would it do that? That'd be ridiculous. There we are, right there. Okay, there we go. I'm happy with the PD. I think I would be happy with either one, but there's definitely benefits to each, for sure. And it depends on the sheriff's office and the police department, but where I work, or in the area I work, I think I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. Did he get extra fines for fighting a kid? Be quiet, Yos, you're the worst. Oh, gosh. Noise handler, I haven't heard of that issue. I would definitely report that to Giants, for sure. So we can hopefully play and do your thing. Alright, we'll be able to... Once that's unloaded, we'll be able to sweep this guy out of the way. Manster88, good to see you. Good to have you joining us. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys hit that like button. We're 2 likes away. 2 likes away from 100. 2 away. I believe in you. Wow, insulted. Whatever, Yos. Whatever. Alright, I think we got it all. Just pull that off to the side. Nope, don't know why it keeps going over there. Should go back into this guy. Alright. Get the rest of this unloaded. MNIH, it's so... The comparison from benefits to a sheriff's office to a regular police department, in general, they're going to be very similar. but it's not like a straight across the board difference. And what I mean by that is one sheriff's office is going to have different benefits than a different sheriff's office, and different pay and all sorts of things. It all just varies on so many different. We're just going to go up here and start going up and down. It varies on so many different variables. Yeah, it's so different. Every agency in the United States has different benefits and pay than all the other ones. Even like ones in the area, like our sheriff's office, they actually get paid less than what I make at my agency. Even though we work in the same area, it just depends on how it works. And there's over 50,000 different police agencies in the U.S. It's insane, and each one pays and has different benefits, rules, everything like that. The sheriff's office has better hats. Marty's right about that. I'll give him that. They do have better hats. And if you wanted to rent a G-Portal server, there's a link down there. G-Portal is very, very kind, actually. Yeah, I'm still with the beer, PC Taz. Good to see you, my friend. But yes. Yeah, if you guys want to check out G-Portal, you get 10% off, and it gets to go to help support the channel as well if you use that link. G-Portal's pretty awesome. They're very kind. I lived in Idaho. Nice, TK Collins. Yeah. Oh, what I think is better? Honestly, I don't know. It totally depends. There's definitely certain sheriff's office that I think would be better to work at than where I'm at, but they're not like in my area, I would say. You know, it just kind of depends, to be honest. It really does. Totally depends. Yeah, totally depends. And suits. Yeah, well, in M&IH, sometimes the sheriff's office, they wear very similar stuff to the police departments. Like, every agency has a different uniform as well. So it just totally depends. No, PC Taz, I'm not shaving. I'm not shaving. I look way too young with no beard. Way too young. Joe, I haven't played Train Sim World. Probably wouldn't be a bad one, though. I wouldn't play it on this channel. I only play Farm Sim on this channel, but I could do it as a gamer cop thing, I suppose. Well, some sheriff's office, like, I'm assuming you guys are talking about, like, cowboy hats as, like, the sheriff's office hats. Some sheriff's offices, ours, there's a couple of them that wear cowboy hats. Most of them don't wear hats, and some of them wear just regular baseball hat caps, and I wear a baseball cap at work. Both agencies, I had full family, but with the city, I had an amazing health savings. Oh, nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Oftentimes, I feel like, in general, cities often pay more than the sheriff's offices. But that's not always the case, because I definitely can name places off the top of my head that where the sheriff's office pays more than the cities in the area. But it kind of depends. Jeremy Cross, hashtag baby face. Leave me alone, Jeremy. Jeremy's right, though. I definitely have a baby face without my beard. So I'm glad I can grow a nice beard. Some more coffee. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. We're over 100 likes, which is awesome. Very fantastic of you guys. And we're getting things done. And we don't have to pick up any straw this time, which is great. Absolutely fantastic. So that's always a plus. But, yeah. I really love the look of that truck. Gosh, it just screams Americana. The NEXAT doesn't scream Americana. I've never seen one of these in the U.S. It's a German company. I don't know if there are any in the U.S. or not, but yeah. Ooh, Michael, you're preferential to the look of a campaign hat, so the trooper hats, we call them, or the state patrol or state trooper hats. They definitely command a certain authority, that's for sure. I don't look better without no beard, PC Taz. Get out of here. You're crazy. You're crazy. TK Collins says, I want to be a dispatcher so bad for a police department or a trucking company. Oh, interesting. I'm surprised that you're not getting, I mean, our dispatch center is hiring anyone. It seems like. Even people that aren't qualified, I feel like they still hire them at our dispatch center. But yeah, our dispatch center is a regional dispatch center, so they're a larger entity. They dispatch for our fire department, our police department, the county, all their other cities, all sorts of different things. They dispatch for a large area, though they're based in our city. Oh, nice, Jayhawk. Nice. That's kind of cool. They had a NEXAT over there. That's pretty cool. I've never seen one. I'm sure it'll get more popular in the U.S. Because, I mean, it really is truly an efficient piece of equipment for what it is. I mean, even if you compare, like, this is, obviously the way they make it, this is the realistic grain capacity. This thing holds, 32,500 liters. Now, obviously, I don't think it gives you a 10% yield bonus like Giants have it set to be. But the capacity should be pretty accurate. And if you compare that to, like, a Case AF11, like just a legendary golden harvester here that only holds 20,000 liters, and at 740,000, and I think they're actually more than that in real life, but if you're looking at, about maybe 1.2 million to get this set up, and the NEXAT harvester is going to be only a little bit more. Yeah, Miko, get out of here. You know what, Miko? I refuse to tolerate your trash talk about Case. I refuse to tolerate it. I'm going to remove that. Teach you a lesson. That's right. I refuse to tolerate your anti-Case stuff. Case is fantastic. I love Case equipment. Love it. Matthew Walter says, hey, Farmer Cop. Good to see you, Matthew Walter. Good to have you here. CB guy says, the only reason I grow a beard is to cover my double chin. Fair enough. Fair enough. Beards are definitely a multi-purpose facial hair. That's for sure. Those fighting words right there. Rusty, that's right. Rusty works for Case. Rusty, did you see Miko say that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Miko, oh man. Miko's never, I think, got a comment deleted like that. Hashtag ban Case, get out of here. Get out of here. PC Taz, I'm removing that too. I've had enough of this. Nope, I didn't want to report it. Stop it, YouTube. I'm not reporting anyone. No one's doing anything technically wrong. I'm just deleting it for fun. Get out of here, PC Taz. How dare you come after a Case like that? How dare you? They did the Case preview event, and I got to drive all sorts of cool stuff there, including a quad track. It was epic. Case was so nice, too. I'm excited I hope I got to do more stuff with Case in the future. Probably will, actually, which is going to be awesome. Game with Pecan Pie, welcome in. So I looked to be a bit late. That's all right, Game with Pecan Pie. We originally were going to start in 8 minutes, but I moved it up an hour. Game of Pecan Pie Mayor for 28 months. Hi, Farmer Cup. How are you today? I'm doing good, my friend. Codename George says, how goes everyone? I'm going good today, I guess. How I go good. Joe says John Deere is the best. That's fair. I'll accept that. What about hashtag John Deere sucks? I won't delete it, but I don't agree with it. I also like John Deere stuff, but I do agree that Case is the best. That is my favorite brand. I think it goes Case. Oh, probably not John Deere. No, I think probably goes Case. I really like Massey Ferguson tractors. Probably Case, Massey Ferguson, and then I think John Deere might be third. Yeah, I think that's probably how it is. New Holland's not bad either, actually. New Holland's grown on me. New Holland might be fourth. Let's see how everyone feels in the chat today. How does everyone feel? Favorite tractor brand. And actually, New Holland and Case are the same thing, kind of. Favorite tractor brand. Not really, but kind of also. They're both the same company. So I'll put them on the same poll here. John Deere. Just to make put Massey Ferguson on there. Then I'll put JCB on there as well, just to make Jason feel bad, because his is gonna lose for sure. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Come on, you guys better vote for Case. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness. I was surprised Massey Ferguson jumped into first place there for a second. I was like, oh, okay. People are trying to start some wars down there. New machines may be efficient, but has no character. That's fair. I mean, that's, it is what it is. But see, that's for me. I don't care if the machine has. If I was a farmer, I would not care about how it looks. I'd be like, yeah, which is the cheapest to maintain, the cheapest to buy, highest quality compared to the highest quality compared to the price, and is it going to be efficient? Those are what I would look for. I'll do room. Okay, Fent should have probably been on there as well. You're right. That's fair. That's fair. I should have put Fent on there. Fent's a pretty big brand. And to be fair as well to Fent, my favorite base game tractor. My favorite base game tractor is the Fent 1050. $415,000 for 500 horsepower. This is a beast of a machine. Can't argue with that. Casey, Massey, John Deere, Deutz-Fahr, not sure. Fair enough. Hashtag JCB crew represent. Case and New Holland's winning. I think only because I put them together. To be fair, JCB's in last place. We knew JCB be in last place. That's okay though. Weirby Fent. Yeah, sorry, I should have put Fent on there. All right, a lot of you guys are complaining that Fent's not on there. You know what we'll do? We're gonna do a new poll here. Let's do a new one. Let's do a new one right here. We'll throw in everyone. We'll get all the players in here. We'll get everyone in there that needs to be in there. Is Fent part of AGCO? I'm going to Google it because it'll be 20-second delay for you guys to answer it. Let me flip this guy around here first, though. Because we could just put AGCO on there. But I don't think they're part of AGCO, are they? Fent's their own thing, isn't it? Oh. My engine died. That's part of a mod I have installed. The engine, or the repair mod. Add Kloss. Kloss probably... There's no Ursus option. Get out of here, Marty. And I'm sorry, Miko didn't ask for that, too. There we go. It is. Oh, okay, it is. So we can put AGCO. Fent / AGCO. We'll do... Obviously, we got to do John Deere. John Deere. We might take Massey Ferguson out of there. We could do Kloss. Kloss is a huge brand. Kloss isn't AGCO, is it? Kloss isn't AGCO. No, Kloss is not part of AGCO. Is Massey Ferguson part of AGCO? Yes, Fent, Massey Ferguson, and Valtra. AGCO, Massey, Ferguson. So we can put those all together. And then we can add... Oh, I can only do 4. I can't do 5? Interesting. All right, we'll do Kloss on there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're full. Gosh darn it. Well, let's just keep driving here for a second. Haven't heard any song about Massey Ferguson, so that should tell you something. What's wrong with there? So sorry, I called you out on that. Kloss is not, yeah, Kloss is not AGCO. But Massey is AGCO, yeah. I looked up all their brands real quick. It was faster than waiting for you guys to respond. It's a 20-second delay. How is John Deere winning? Come on, chat. I don't care if Case doesn't win, but John Deere can't possibly win. Unbelievable. There we go. Case and John Deere are struggling neck and neck for each other right now. You guys are ridiculous. I'm just here to vote for Case. Thank you, Not Marty. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love that you still have that account. It's hilarious. Yep, need to put a little bit more in there. Rigged. Let's get this guy just out of the way here. I also like that the NEXAT goes the same speed backwards and forwards. The only thing I don't like about that is it doesn't go very fast forward when you're just driving. But other than that, it's pretty sweet. How is John Deere winning? Case New Holland, there we go. There we go. 52 votes. People are changing their votes. 54 votes. Case is in the lead. Barely. Barely, I think. Neck and neck with John Deere. Neck and neck with John Deere. Stressful, guys. It's giving me a lot of anxiety. Have a good one, Michael. Take it easy, my friend. Yeah, Miko, I mean, that's fair as well. So rigged. Put the listing in order of his favorites and influencing the results. Of course I did. Yeah, of course I did. I'm the content creator here, Jeremy. I have to rig it a little bit. Gotta help myself out. Of course I want to put Case on top. Of course. Of course, have to do it. 60 votes. 60 votes. Let's see if everyone else gonna vote in here. Come on now. Quick end it, Chief. So no, John Deere's in the lead now. I should have ended it. Darn it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I want to get a true result here. Case is back up in the front. We gotta see. We gotta see. Actually, there. Yeah, I need to be over more. I was on the wrong GPS line for that. There we go. Can't change your votes. I think a lot of people changed it. Case and John Deere are still... Oh, John Deere just took the lead there. Oh, man. I think you might have a tie there. Oh, John Deere's in the lead by a little bit right now, by a couple %, but... A true hashtag rigged result. That would be if I just ended it when I wanted to. Come on, Case and you on. Come on, guys. Come on. I mean, honestly, Fent, Agco, Massey Person, that whole realm there is right behind it, so they're doing pretty good, to be fair. They're doing pretty good. Fake votes. John Deere's in the lead. We'll give it another couple minutes. We'll see how it goes. I also have another idea for a poll as well. We could do car brands as well, or truck brands, I guess I should say. Pickup truck, not truck. Just missing hams. Oh, that's right. Get out of here, you John Deere people. Poor Kloss is just dead last, 5%. Dead last. Oh, now they're 7%. Oh, back to 5. All right, they were doing good for a second. Now they're back to 7. Now to 6. How'd they do it? But yeah, Kloss took a little bit of a beating there. To be fair, Jason, when we had JCB there instead of Kloss, JCB had more votes than Kloss did, or had a higher percentage at least. I don't know about more votes, I guess, but to be fair, we should have left JCB on there. Maybe would have pulled some of those John Deere people away. Yeah, I think John Deere's got it in the bag, unfortunately. Oh, man. All right. John Deere's got it in the bag on that one. I have several more poll ideas. Okay. The next one here, since... Okay. Let's do favorite pickup truck brand. There's obviously only one right answer here as well. We'll do... I'm, of course, going to rig it. We'll do Dodge/Ram. They're not the same brand, but they're the same thing. Ford has to go on there, of course. Chevy has to go on there. And probably like GMC probably has to be on there as well. I think those are the most likely ones. Though a lot of people really like Toyota pickup trucks, to be fair. A lot of people really like... Okay, one vote for Chevy. Let's see how it goes. I own a Ram. So if you wanted to vote what I like, that would be great. No, I'm just kidding. Vote whatever you want. I cannot vote do something international. Nope. It's all about American trucks right now, Yost. That's right. I don't know any international brands, really. Does Skoda make a truck? I don't know. How about they all sing, whoa, Jayhawk, what one did you want then? You have to, if you come in and say, I guess you're right, Chevy and GMC are the same as Dodge and Ram, but some people prefer GMC over Chevy. But they should be one, you're right. But that splits the vote is what it does. All right, what we'll do is we'll count the Chevy and GMC people together in the total. Right now, Ford is winning? Come on. Oh. Unbelievable. Yeah, Noise Handler's this big fan of the Toyota trucks. Yeah, let's redo this. Let's redo it. We'll do. I know. You know, we're just making it chaotic. Let's redo it. We're gonna redo it real quick. All right. Favorite pickup truck. All right. We'll of course do Dodge, Ram. We'll do Chevy. This time we'll do Chevy, GMC. Then we'll do Ford, of course, and lastly we'll do Toyota. A lot of people like Toyotas. We'll try that. We'll do it that way. Jason Pitcher with the $5 super chat. So we are playing on the same map at the same time. Awesome, my friend. It is a really good map, to be fair. It is a really good one. So definitely good choice on your part there, Jason. It is a fantastic mat. And that's your first super on a live stream. Well, thank you, Jason. I was very kind to be your first super chat. That was very awesome. Very humbling for me. Thank you for that. Let's see. Nope, we're not locked onto the right one. Let's back it up here a little bit. Elmer Farms are saying, I own a Dodge for... Oh, Dodge, Ford, and Chevy. They're all about the same and all suck to work on. That's, I mean, that's... You're not wrong. None of those are like, oh, this is an easy one to work on. How come it does not want to... Did not want to lock on that one. There we go. Okay. Oh, Chevy and GMC are now in the lead. Interesting. Interesting one on that. Interesting, interesting. Whiskey Creek Farms, good to see you. We're not putting Tesla. Ain't no Cybertruck stuff. The Cybertruck is the ugliest truck I've ever seen. Cybertruck wins ugly. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jayhawk. Thank you. Thank you, Jayhawk. I didn't know if I liked you anymore, Jayhawk, after you came out hard against all of those brands, but... What'd you say? What'd you say up above? How about they all stink? Yeah, Jayhawk. Oh, TK Collins. Where are you at? Said, I'm still playing at Riverbend Springs. I may go to a different map eventually. Oh, nice. Nice, TK. What does he know? Ford's winning again, which, I mean, not a surprise. Ford's definitely got, I think, better brand recognition and stuff like that. But Toyota's actually doing pretty good in there for trucks. Pretty good compared to those ones. Toyota does make a nice truck. Good. I wouldn't mind having a nice Tundra. Yeah, hashtag no EVs. I'm not, like, anti-EV, but, like, I'm anti a Cybertruck for sure. I think that's my official stance. Ooh, I don't know, Artie. Are you talking like in real life? I have no idea. Ah, yeah, Jayhawk, you're absolutely right. They're overpriced for what they are. My truck's a 2012, and I probably paid too much for it when I bought it used. And I could never afford a new truck because they're ridiculously expensive. But, yeah, that's a fair point. Oh, nice, Whiskey Creek, yeah. Prairie Farm, Michigan. And it is members chat only time. Let's go ahead and do members only chat for about 10 minutes, and we'll bring everyone back in after that. So, yeah. There we go. Members only mode for just 10 minutes. We'll just do 10 minutes of that, and we'll bring everyone back in after that. No desk pops. Yost came in just quick on that one. Jesus. Already, J-Bot just so focused on seeing us looks around. Oh no, it's about to. Oh, I should turn off. Is that still on slow mode? Let me turn slow mode off. Shouldn't be on slow mode either for members. Yeah, let's turn slow mode off there. Boom, boom, just like that. Okay, there. Slow mode's nice just to stop people from spamming 1,000 things in the chat. If you're just joining us as well, make sure you guys hit the like button. We're doing members only chat for another... Oh, we're still haven't even finished the first minute. It's like 9 more minutes, and then we'll bring everyone back in to chat. You can afford a new truck if you would quit inviting us to be live with you. Fair enough. That's probably true. I think it looks like Ford is the winner, though, on that one. And Chevy is second? How did Chevy beat out Dodge and Ram? You guys are out of control. Whiskey Creek Farms, welcome to Officer, my friend. Good to have you as a member on the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 10-minute timeout per desktop. No, we don't need to do that. Miko desktop. Oh, gosh. Miko did the only one so far today. By the way, FC, love the farm stick. Oh, awesome, Subi guy. Glad you like it. Oh, I don't think this is the row we want to be on either. No, we want to be on that one. There we go. Gosh. Oh, man. You guys are out of control. Yeah, Marty, Whiskey Creek has to bring the coffee and donuts. Yep. Dodge say, get out of here with that, Jesse. What are you doing to me, Jesse Stapleton? Come on now. Unbelievable. You guys are out of control. Out of control. Absolutely out of control. Is that better? Yep, that's perfect, Whiskey Creek. That's exactly what we needed from you. Yeah, so we're making good progress on here. Honestly, we've harvested this fairly fast for how big this field is, just us doing it. been about an hour of harvesting, which is pretty impressive, actually, for how much we've gotten done. I would expect this to be pretty close to done, if not all the way done, with this field and this field by the end of the stream. And that'd be great if we got that far. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys hit that like button as well. It does, again, go to help support the channel. So, yeah. Oop. Oh, yeah. The engine died. I need to repair this thing. I actually probably should go repair it. We'll finish this row, then we probably should repair it right away, because that could affect the... No. Easy doesn't. Lower that back down. Because that could affect the yield a little bit, so... I think most of it is the actual NEXAT itself. Oh, we're going to have to take out a loan for sure. Yeah, we're going to have to increase our loan. Probably at least to that. It might be a little bit more. I think that's more than enough. But we'll definitely need some money for this. Go Mariners! There you go, Whiskey Creek. There you go. Not a huge baseball person, but I'm definitely a Mariners fan. Marty is pretty tall. Marty's pretty tall. Alright, we'll see if we can... We're going to need to fold it up, aren't we? We're just going to need to fold it up. I don't think I'm going to let me fold it up, actually. Yeah, it's got stuff in it. We'll have to unload it first. And then we'll fold it up, and then we'll go over and repair it. No kidding, Jesse, that's true. No one can afford to buy a new truck, I'll give you that. Now you guys are talking about your dadgum heights again. You guys are out of control in there. Honestly, I should just pull the rear trailer to part, because I think it'd just be easier to unload one trailer at a time. Maybe we should do that, actually. Obviously, we're committed to loading them both now, but after that, maybe we do a little bit of finagling to make it a little bit easier on us for carting purposes. So much grain. Still going. Good Lord. There we go. I blame your happen. Fair enough. That's fair. Jason does bring up his height often, apparently. Alright, let's get this unloaded. Still does that again. It's over. Could do that too. Let's try to get you just a little bit better. That should be fine for unloading, to be honest. That might have done it there, though. That's definitely got to get one of those, for sure. There we go. Don't you me such... I just need to stay taller than I am. Me too, Marty. Me too. Gosh. Oh, man. What's for lunch today? Oh, man, I have no idea. Honestly, no idea. Yeah. Not a clue. Oops. Nope. Shouldn't have moved it yet. I'm starting to get hungry, though. That's for sure. Perfect. We're not going to mess with that. It lets me unload it there. We're good. Call Willie. Oh, gosh. By the way, the pizza buffet is awesome. Nice. Good, Marty. Good. Pizza buffet sounds delicious. That does sound good. I had pizza last night for dinner. Made it myself. Not really homemade. It was like an oven pizza, but a frozen pizza that I cooked in my oven. But it's better than ordering it, probably. Cheaper, for sure. There we go. Okay. Just going to push that. It's not a crash if it's intentional. sometimes you can kind of finagle it. Do your bidding a little. We should probably, maybe we need to finagle it a little bit with the machine here. Yeah, I think right about there should do it. How is that not getting it? There we go. Yeah, chicken and rice. Nice. There you go. It's not a bad little meal there. Yeah, lose some of this here, this belly I've got. Have to get back in shape before I go back to work. Point of order. You're driving over, the drive over isn't a crash. That's fair. It is a drive over. I don't know if that's how you're really supposed to use it in real life, but we're just gonna go with that. Come on. Oh, come on. Maybe if we just shift it back just a hair. That's gotta get it. Come on now. Oh, it's unloading something. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's unloading it into the silo and not the ground underneath the silo or something like that. Let's see. What do we got in storage now? 54,000 liters. Words are hard. That's already $200,000 worth of harvest right there. That's fantastic. All right. We're just going to gun it over this thing here. Perfect. Okay. And now, like I said, I think if we finagle the trailers a little bit here, I would like to use the rear trailer only for carting. So if we drop that one off. Oops. Well, that one is... It's going to be hard to argue that's not a crash, so there's that. Oh, this is the wrong shed. Let's put this in our actual trailer shed. This is a NEXAT shed. Alright, there we go. Carting purposes, this will make my life a lot easier, I think. Oh, awesome, Stubby Guy. Glad the farm stick's working good for you. That's awesome. Whiskey Creek says we had pineapple. Ooh, you can't put pineapple on it. Pineapple's okay on pizza, but it's definitely not my favorite, you know? Definitely not my favorite. I'd never buy a frozen pizza with pineapple on it. That's for sure. Oh, that's right. I already emptied him. This thing looks like almost kind of silly with only one trailer. We're so used to seeing it with 2 trailers. Alright. Oh, gosh. Darn it. Put the pipe away. There we go. Now it's folding up the way I want it to. Where's the shed with the tractor and rope? Well, thankfully with Yoast not working here, we don't have to worry about that. And it's time to bring everyone back in. Let's do... Anyone? Let's leave slow mode on. I'll slow it down to 5. Or I'll make it only 5 seconds, not 10 seconds, though. Hashtag cheeseless pizza. Ooh. Ooh, boy. One time, there's a story about that. I can't tell it on stream. There's a story about a cheeseless pizza that I have. Oh, I can't tell it on stream, though. Actually, the people involved would probably think it was funny. I'm just gonna tell it anyway. I've decided it's fine. I wonder if it'll reach that from there. Nice, perfect. Okay. Yeah. See, it's mostly this guy right here. Repair. 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 Okay, didn't cost anywhere near as much as I thought it would. Does that show up on our vehicle running cost? Should be on here somewhere. See, this is the problem. Yeah, none of that showed up. Oh, it didn't actually bill us, did it? That's right. There's still the glitch where repairs are free. I forgot about that. Well, I forgot about that glitch. But at least we're repaired now, I guess. Alright, back to the field we go. Blue River, sometimes I do a multiplayer series, but in general, I just play single player. Soupy guy. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But anyhow, the story I was going to tell. I was at an event. DJ Gohan was there. Kermit was there. Trucker Matsy was there. Trucker Matsy's the most important part of the story. We were just hanging out in one of our hotel rooms or whatever, just chilling after the event for the day. And we were hungry. So Trucker Matsy's like, hey, I'm going to order us some pizza. We're like, great. Pizza sounds great. That sounds fantastic. So Trucker Matsy orders pizza. Okay, we're just waiting, chilling, hanging out. And the pizza shows up. He somehow managed to order a pizza without cheese on it. And even he was like, we were like, why did you order a pizza without cheese on it? He's like, what? We're like, yeah, there's no cheese on this pizza. And he didn't mean to order it without that. It was so funny. And oh my goodness, it was so funny. And yes, Blue River Outdoors, I am a police officer in real life. That's my real job. And yes, Jack is black. Yes, police officer is what I do full time. That's my full-time job. Yeah, here we go. You can't give me the cheater cop, Marty and J-Bot, for it not being I have no control over it. No control over it. But anyhow. Sal Lover, have a good one, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Good to have you here with us while we were streaming, hanging out, doing our thing. I do need to use the bathroom. I need to real quick. So I think what we'll do, we'll get down to the end of this field. I'll flip us around, set us off on GPS, and then I'll do that. Yeah, that's true, Stevie guy. It's true. I'm not offended by it, and I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite. So Farmer Cop isn't ironic. No, it's not. You knew that already, though. That is one of the most common questions I get, is people asking me if I am a police officer. We can and did. Jack is black. I hurt my shoulder in a fight at work. Kyle, welcome in. Says, oh gosh, I got to get on him tonight about his snow cheese pizza his no cheese. Yes, please. It was at PAX West. If you want to know the event, that'll help cue him in when he ordered a pizza. Last time I breathed, I had cheeseless air. Gosh, yos. Jet Red, welcome back, my friend. It's got hashtag Team Ursus and Team Tuck Tuck. What is going on in here? What is this about this? I don't even know. All right, we're gonna do another poll as well. Well, I'll do it once I get back from the restroom here in a second. I'll get us flipped around, and then we'll do our poll. I've got a really good poll that I'm not going to tell you any more details about. No more information. It's all super secret. Not really, but we'll keep it a secret until it's not a secret, if that makes any sense at all. All right, let's flip this baby around. NEXAT does turn pretty good. It's not quite a zero-turn mower, but level of turning at least, but it's pretty good. Okay, make sure he's rocking and rolling. Okay, I will be right back. I'll let you guys enjoy the NEXAT. I made it back. I made it back. Just in time. Just in time. Alright. Almost got a crash on that guy. Whew. They didn't drink coffee. No one is entertaining me now, sorry. Oh. Alright, there we go. And perfect. I think just one more row and we should be done. Hopefully that's not, hopefully that doesn't have to be 2 rows. I think we can get it all in one. I think it's all one, but we'll see. We'll kind of see. But I also grabbed some gushers. So, yeah. Which I'm super excited to eat now. As a little snack. Crashing. Yeah, it was almost a crash. That's for sure. I came back right at the right time. Mmm. Delicious. These are the super sour gushers. They're pretty good, though. Mm. What do we need to get? I don't know. I don't even know if I still have the file for the elevator music, to be honest. Nerd clusters are pretty good, but I don't know about better. I don't know about better, Rob. Hmm. Gushers are pretty darn good. If you guys are just joining us, oh goodness, make sure you hit the like button. It does go to help support the channel, and subscribe if you haven't already. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, so make sure you do all the good stuff, of course. More gushers. Mm. So good. Well, find it then. Sorry, I don't know where it's at. It's probably on my old computer, actually. Mm. And Jason just put a, goodness. Gotta make sure I swallow my gusher first. Jason just put a link in there to G-Portal. That's our server partner if you want a farming simulator or any game server. And you want to get 10% off. You can check out that link. And if the 10% off only applies to your registration period. So after that, it goes up to its normal price. But, spoiler alert, you can just redo the new server again and save the 10% again. And if you do that, it goes to support the channel both times. So it's awesome. But, yes. My funniest memory from work? Oh, man. There's so many. One time, one of my favorite ones to tell is, like, I'm not going to tell a full story because I can't share all of it, but I was interviewing this guy, and, like, I called him out. Like, he was a suspect. I called him out, and, like, he had lied about something. I knew he lied, and I called him out. I was like, hey, yeah, like, what about this, you know? And then he, like, pauses, and he goes, whew, you got me. And I had never heard someone say that to me before. No one said it since. But I've never had someone say, you got me like that in an interview before, so that was pretty epic. Yeah. Suckwinder Singh says, love from Canada. Welcome in, my friend. Rob, fair enough. Fair enough. Josh says, it's been a hot minute since I've caught an FC live stream. Welcome in, Josh. Good to see you again. Recognize the username. The door card story? Which one is that? The cone story, I know. I was doing traffic control at a collision, and this guy, like, went the wrong way through our cones, and I was like, yelled at him to get out of the way, and he drove one of my cones over, and he got stuck under his truck, and he kept driving, took my cone with me, and I couldn't go, like, get him, so I was like, alright, well, I guess I can't, the cone's his now, you know, I don't know. And so, like 30 minutes later, someone called the police, and they're like, hey, there's a cone in the middle of the road. It was like half a mile from where the guy took it, and it was that cone. So I went and picked it up after I was done doing traffic control, but it was really funny. Oh, man. Alan says, hello, can you show me the best way to sell pallets? Totally depends on what you want to do. Oh, yes, that one. Yes, that's a good story as well. I should tell that one. That's a good one. All right, yeah. Now I know exactly what you're talking about, Jay. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'll tell that one in a second. That's a really good one. I haven't brought that one up in a while. Or there's also Marty's favorite. The sun was in my eyes. Those are a couple of good ones I can tell here in a second. I like watching Deputy Slow. Oh my gosh, yes. Deputies. I can't. It's not Deputy Slow. It's Deputy Slew or Slow. I can't say it the way he does. But anyhow, yes, I know exactly who you're talking about, Kyle. He is fantastic. I do love watching him. He also says stuff to people that I couldn't say to people because I would get in trouble for saying things the way he does at times. But I do love it. I do love it. Oh, really? Sugar is. I don't know if sugar is or not, actually, to be honest with you. I did a lot of testing. So what are you doing? Oh, yeah, I have another poll I want to do as well. It's a great poll. We'll come back to the poll. I'll finish telling. We'll get harvesting the other field over here. Which can we squeeze? We're not going to fit through there. I almost crashed, but I didn't. See that? Didn't crash. And I will say the NEXAT actually goes across ditches really smoothly. If you hit them at an angle, and I'll show you what I mean here. It's really good at being able to go across ditches. So like this ditch right here, if you hit it dead on and two wheels going at the same time, you'll have an issue. But if you go across like that, not a problem at all. But yeah, we need the beast story. Anders, good to see you, Anders. Let's get. Is he gonna register some lines for me? Boy, I really didn't want to do that. Okay, there we go. I guess since we're doing steering assist, we'll do just one. There we are. There's the lines. Goodness gracious, it did not want to load those lines up for me. There we go. Okay. Let me eat one more gusher, then I'll tell our story here. Should Jason get a raise bowl? That'd be a good one. MVXy, good to see you. Yes, my best tips and tricks for FS22. I have a video out on that, actually. Top 10 tips for beginners for FS22. I would recommend checking that video out, that's for sure. I think we'll fit up this side without hitting the cab, but we'll see in a second here. There we go. Okay, perfect. But yes. That's hilarious, Roland. That's funny. I love that. Tobias Anderson. Good to see you, my friends. Sci Farm Cop. Good to see you. But yes, please don't hit a tree. So I got called out to the county, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, to go help with a collision investigation. This is the P story. This is pretty funny. And so I'm out there, and it's in the middle of the night. And I'm out there, and I help for a while. And they're like, okay, hey, there's a suspect. We want to go look for the suspect vehicle. They thought it was a hit and run. It wasn't a hit and run, but I wasn't in charge, so I was just doing what I was told. So I go deeper into the county looking for the suspect vehicle down like some gravel road. There's a wheat field on either side. There's nothing for miles. You can't see anything, just my car. And I had to pee really bad. So I was like, crap, you know. I'm so used to, I'm a city cop, so I'm so used to having to go to a bathroom. You can't just pee wherever you want, but the county cops do because there's no one around. So, and the bathrooms are super far away. So I get out of my car and I open my door so I could like stand in the door to have like the door shield me while I went to the bathroom. And I was so nervous that someone was going to see me even though there was no one out. It was totally illogical. I was so close to the door that I started peeing and then it went into the door and I was like, crap. And then I immediately stepped back, finished my business. And then I had to drive back to the station with a little bit of pee in the door, because I didn't have anything to clean it up out there. And then I cleaned it thoroughly, that car. And the best part of the story was it wasn't my car I was using. My car was in the shop, so I was using my friend's car. And they don't know to this day. They don't know to this day. All my other coworkers know, but them. Subi, that sounds terrible. That's awful. I'm sorry that happened. My goodness. Whew. And there's a link to my top 10 tips for FS25 and FS22 down there in the chat for you guys if you're curious. I know one of you guys was asking about that a second ago, but yep. So it's all good. Sometimes you just pee in police car doors. It happens. What can you do, you know? What can you do? Hashtag marking your car. And then Marty's favorite story is the sun in your eyes story. I'll tell that one again so it's easier. Farmer Shadow, I'm doing good, my friend. Andrew says epic story. Jet Red says dang them city cops. That's right. Oh man, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. I was so embarrassed. I didn't want to tell anyone about it for the longest time. Oh, awesome, Tobias. That's awesome. But yeah, so I went to a collision. It was like early morning, so it was a 35 mile per hour zone. This lady was driving up the road, and there was a stoplight, but she couldn't see it because she said the sun was in her eyes. But she's driving, so she rear-ends this car that stopped at the stoplight at 35 miles an hour because she never slowed down because she just kept driving. And I was like, and I wrote her a ticket for it, and she was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yes, you rear-ended someone at 35 miles an hour because you didn't slow down for the red light." She's like, "But the sun was in my eyes." I was like, "That doesn't make it okay. Just because the sun's in your eyes doesn't mean you can just rear-end people willy-nilly." I didn't quite say it like that. I said it a little nicer to her, but yeah, she wasn't happy. I was like, "Yeah, no, this one's your fault. You definitely deserve the ticket on this one." I was like, "Yeah, if the sun's in your eyes, you have to slow down so you can see things." Oh man. So funny. Oh, I bet, Subi. Yeah, I bet. It was rough 3 days of eating. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Kyle, so I used to do that all the time as an MP. You're in the middle of nowhere. Just go. Yep, exactly. You got to do it. You got to do your business, you know? When I work in a city, when I'm working in my normal city area, I can't just go wherever I want because people see me. It's just people everywhere. So I used to be driving to like a station or a substation or something and go, so it's no big deal, but yeah. I don't see stuff with the sun when cycling. Perfect, y'all. You're going to be the problem. Well, yeah. Oh, it always cracks me up. Why did you pee in my car door? The sun was in my eyes. Oh, gosh. That'd be great, Marty. Another great excuse to that one. All right, I finished pack 1 of Gushers. We're on to pack 2 now. Pack 2 always tastes the sweetest. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just making that up. These ones aren't that sweet anyway. They're the sour ones, but they're really good. Some like gas stations and stuff sell Gushers by like a big bag. Like you don't have to buy them in a grocery store sometimes. That might just be a thing in the U.S., but it's awesome. And I think this is a longer way, so we'll go up and down this way first. Chief turned into a carpool. Oh my gosh, Yos. You gotta be kidding me. My goodness. Brian Oxendine, good to see you, brother. Good to have you here. There we go. Get this little strip up this way. We'll just go all the way across the field. Go all the way up and out. Oh yeah, my pole. Nope, nope, come on. Which of these is the best is the prompt here. I'm trying to think of another one I want to throw in there. Huh. I'm going to throw this out there. We'll see how you guys react to this one. There's obviously a clear winner here, but I just want to see if you guys are smart or not. How is the Corvette winning by that much already? Get out of here. I should have never put the Corvette in there. I should have put the Camaro. That was the car I was trying to think of. Chevy Corvette / Camaro. Think of it in those terms. Is there a direction that way? Nope, it doesn't want to. Okay, we might actually have to go the long ways this way then, since it doesn't want to do that way. It's a good one. What are you talking about, Miko? Get out of here. Would you want a tuk-tuk on that? Oops, I didn't mean to hop out of there. That was kind of crazy there for a second. That's a good one, actually, Marty. We'll do that one next. I like that idea. That's a good poll idea. Over the road with Joseph. Hello, sir. How are you today? I'm doing good, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys hit the like button. It does go help support the channel. Oh, you said who is hotter? I thought you said who is better, Marty. I don't know if I'm going to put that one out there. At least in the current poll, the appropriate vehicles are winning. I'm not a big Challenger fan, but I do love a good Charger. Tuk-tuk would obliterate them all. Gosh. All right, well, we'll call that a poll there. All right, the next one. Who is better? Not hotter. Such a stupid poll idea, but I love it. If you don't like any of them, you're forced to pick one. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate. Yeah. Thanks to JMav. I appreciate you. Whoops. It's not a crash. It's just we're lost. Totally different. Easy call. The lizard truck wasn't in the running. Yeah, it probably should have been. You voted Gamer Cop, didn't you, J-Bop? Jason, great question. Jason, Gamer Cop is my other channel. I have a smaller gaming channel with like 14,000 subscribers. Alright, the last two gushers. No more gushers. I'm here to make stupid ideas awesome. But yeah, I play on Farmer Cop. I just play Farming Simulator. On Gamer Cop, pretty much anything goes. Gotcha, Subi guy. Yeah, I like a good muscle car. Like a good, strong muscle car. That's okay. I accept it, J-Bot. I accept it. That's okay. The good news is I win both of these. So, there's that. Marty? That's fair. This guy's gonna be full soon. Have I ever had a pursuit with a Ford Raptor? I have not. Hopefully I never have one either, I think. I don't think I would enjoy that. Sounds like a not good situation. Oh, the salamander. I should have put it back. That's the next poll right there, Miko. People aren't going to know what I'm talking about either. Some of these people aren't going to get it. All right, the next... Let me get to harvesting. Let me get back to harvesting first. Let me unload this guy here. At least let me start doing this here. What brand is better? We're probably way past the field. Yep, we went too far. That's okay. Totally all right. Totally all right. We didn't crash, though, so it's all good. Back over here. Everyone knows what lizard is, but no one's gonna know what salamander is. Some people will. I have never had to deploy spike strips. We actually use stop sticks now. We don't use spike strips anymore. But I'm trained in spike strips and stop sticks. Plenty of my coworkers have. I just never had to do it. How is lizard winning? Salamander's way better. All right, let's go unload this real quick. I think we can, and I will be wrapping up the stream here in about 10 minutes, so just forewarning on that for everyone. Just is what it is. It's what I gotta do. Lizard's winning by a little bit, not by much, though. It's still anyone's game right now. I think we can, if we just really cut that. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Was if we can get these guys without having to get out of the truck to unload, that would make it so much easier, which we definitely shouldn't have to do with this. Over the road, just I know what salamander is, just prefer lizard. Salamander, by the way, if you guys don't know, is oh, we should raid Ogsy. You're right. Is he streaming right now? I'll set that up. We'll add a live redirect. Yeah, if he's still streaming, which I'm sure he probably will be. I'll send you guys over to him once we're done. Perfect, right there. I know, how is Lizard winning? Salamander is the brand that I made up. It's the brand I made up that's better than Lizard. Its whole purpose is the same thing. It's the same as Lizard, just better. Salamander, the Ursus of trucks. I don't know if that's good or bad, Marty. Depends on who reads that, I guess. Is that a compliment or is that an insult? I have no idea. And I don't know if you're insulting Salamander or Ursus. The way I read that is you're insulting Salamander. How dare you? Alright, that's back. See, look at that. Look at those pro truck skills right there. Not really, but it's fine. Throws his shoulder out so he doesn't do this. That's right, yeah. They're like, his shoulder's kind of weak. We should be careful. I actually did stop stick training because I can throw with my right arm. I did stop stick training while I was injured before I got my surgery. Which is kind of funny because we just got, we insult salamander. It is, I agree, Yos. But yeah, it's, we just got stop sticks recently here, towards the end of last year, I think, was when we did it. Gosh. Trailer's dirty because I've cleaned nothing on this farm, and it's totally fine. Don't even worry about it, Afstron. Don't even worry about it. It's totally fine. We just don't clean things on this farm. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And you know what you throw the Hashtag Team Salamander for the win. I'm gonna put that in the chat. Make sure I spell it right. How did Lizard win this poll? Only 40 people voted. People are like, I have no idea what's going on here. I don't know what these are. Never heard of them. Hashtag Team Salamander. It's catching on. The wave. The Salamander wave. You guys are just joining the chaos. Please hit the like button. We've lost about 25 people since we started arguing about Lizard and Salamander, so people are like, they don't really care. Oh man. We'll wrap up here in a few minutes and I'll send you guys over to Argsy's stream. Oh gosh. I was hoping to get all these fields done, but I think we need another hour to get all this done. Tyler, that sounds almost threatening. Can you join me? What do you mean by that? Oh boy. But good to see you, Tyler Simon, in the chat. New poll. What are we doing now for a new poll? For team Ursus versus Salamander, that's what we should do? Which is superior? Salamander, Ursus. There. We'll see how that one goes. Come on, Salamander people. No, don't give 100% to Ursus. Get out of here at this. No, J-Bot, you said Team Salamander a minute ago. How dare you turn your back on me like that? Oh, gotcha, Tyler. No, I'm good. I appreciate the offer, though. I appreciate it, Tyler. Very kind of you to offer that. Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, the Salamander wave is coming together to defeat Team Ursus. Rigged. It's not rigged. Salamander's just defeating you brutally. Best we could do. Who is better, J-Bot or Yost? That'd be a good poll. That might be the last poll we do today. That'd be perfect. I think Salamander's got a clear victory here. Yeah, 34. I don't know, 34 of you guys are voting. We'll give you guys another minute, maybe. I'm going opposite of FC Chat Red. Just straight up rebellious. All right, I think no one's voted in a little bit, so I think we'll call that one. Who is your favorite moderator? Beautiful. And now I can make everyone angry before we call it free pancakes. Oh, it's a tough one. I vote Yost. J-Bot, you're smoking Yost right now. You got a decisive lead on him. And the bribe start. That's right, Marty. That's right. That's right. All right, I'm going to close the poll down as soon as we get to the end of this row. This row right here. As soon as we get to the end, I will hit stop on it. I vote Kendall. Nice. Yost says I voted J-Bot. You guys voted. I love you guys voted for each other. And obviously, too, I want to clarify this. I obviously don't like one more than the other. They're both fantastic moderators. Very important to the channel. This is just for fun. Mostly to give them crap about whatever, so. Nice, Kyle. That's smart. That's smart. Yost did make the dirty. Oh, that's true, Marty. That's true. Jet Ritz, they vote for pancakes. Right now, it's how we looking? Right now, it's a pretty decisive lead with 33 votes coming in. J-Bot's at 67%. Yost is at 33. So right now, J-Bot's got a pretty decisive lead going on here. We're almost into the road, too. If you guys want Yost to win, you better start voting. I bet you J-Bot, though, he's a bot, so maybe he's making a bunch of fake accounts and putting a bunch of votes in there. So we don't know. It could be a tainted vote. We just don't know. But okay, we're getting close. About to wrap it up. 3, 2, and 1. Poll ended. Perfect. Okay. J-Bot with a decisive lead over Yost. Oof. Superfly, good to see you, my friends. What's up, FC? When is Giants fixing the texture square flickering? No idea. You guys know as much as I do about what Giants is doing. Not a clue. Yeah, I don't have a clue. I also want them to fix the free repairs so we can not get free repairs. Which sounds strange, but yeah. I voted for J-Bot, sorry. Wow. Jeremy says J-Bot paid me? Scott's is not sure what they put in your night shift roast, but there are days it seems like I can see into the future. Oh, gosh. It's only the best for you, Scott. Only the good stuff. I tell them to put a little extra kick in there for you and they ship out your orders. Ooh, a pull for Harvester? We could do something like that. We're going to get ready to wrap up the stream, though, unfortunately. As soon as I finish this row, we are going to, we're going to wrap up the stream here, so. Gbot is the public face, just means I'm better in the show. That's right, yes. Gbot is paid for votes. God, where this money? Oh, man. But yeah, I've sent you guys over. I will send you over to Ogsy's stream here in a second. Go check him out. He's a fantastic guy. Let me make sure he's actually still streaming. Is another YouTube. There we go. Is he live? Yes, he is. Okay, perfect. He's still live. When did he start that stream? Can't click on it because it'll play some of the audio for you guys, so I don't want to do that to you. Okay. Does your coffee ship? It does not, unfortunately, Nina. I do want to set that up. It's just, it would cost a lot for it to be able to ship to the UK for the customer. So that's why it's kind of a difficult one. But yeah, I think that's what I got for you guys though today. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save this baby. I'm gonna exit out of here. We'll come back and do some more stuff. 2 on the crash counter. It's all good. Kyle says, "Cup, here's a good question. When looping is set on delivery, does the worker not get out of the vehicle because it's waiting to get reloaded?" Correct. Yes. Yep, rate your rods 5 stars, absolutely. But yeah, that's it. Make sure you guys go check out Oxy. That's what I got for you guys for today, though. I think that's what we'll call it, a good little stream. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel or Gamer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bells so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.